this off.
All right.
Go ahead.
Welcome to Willie Jackson. Today, we're going to tell the story of Willie and Wayne Ivey.
Man. Boo! You see me? And this is just a rebuttal to the story that he had in vilified, and tarnished my reputation, my character, and he tried to assassinate my mind. So, Mike gonna lead off, and I'm gonna give you my side of the story. And we all know that there are three sides to the truth. Wayne Ivy's side and Willie Jackson's side. And God know the truth. So I'm gonna hand this mic to Mike.
Well, let's get it started with in the beginning. When did this start? And I think it was this.
Yeah, okay, but
All right.
go ahead and I'm gonna explain to you. Let me explain to you what happened. Briefly.
Is this before this?
Before that story came out. Okay. I left Bike Street Bar in June of 2022. And I'm driving down Aurora Road because I was going to McDonald's. So I had smoked me a fat ass Bob Marley. And I was so hungry, everybody I began to look at, they started to look like mashed potatoes, hot dogs. So I was hungry as a motherfucker. So I drove down Aurora Road if we go to McDonald's. And here, a sheriff, get behind me. So instead of me going to McDonald's, I had deviated. Now I'm going towards Cerno. And the police followed me all the way from Aurora Road until I turned right on Cerno. Then he threw the lights on me. And he got out, walked up to my car, while another jackass, sheriff, went on the passenger side, was shining his flashlight off of my car in hope of making sure that I don't have no gun or you don't see no drug evidence or whatever. And so the other one, he came to my window and he said, the reason why I stopped you is because one of my tail lights was out. And he was going to write me a fix-it ticket. So I'm waiting. Then he come back to my car door, and tell me to step out the car. You know, I don't have a window up, no? And I said, why should I step out the car? He said, because I told you to. No, now if he would have said, for your safety and my safety, yeah, I would have stepped out the car because of my criminal history. But he didn't. He said because he told me to. I said, man, that ain't good enough. He said, well, you don't step out the car, I'm going to break your window. I said, man, I'm still not coming out the car. And that son of a bitch broke my window. Now I became infuriated. And he did not drive me out no window like they said he did. When he broke my window and he opened my door and I stepped up out that car and I told him directly in his face the exact word that a good cop is a dead cop. And if it was up to me, I'll kill all you motherfuckers. That's exactly what I said. So they pulled me in the bike, surfed me down, and yeah, they found some drugs on me. They found some cocaine, some what is coke, because you didn't know what cocaine means, and I had 8 ecstasy pills, and first thing they did is check the ecstasy pill for heroin. I ain't no heroin in them shits. I don't make them shit. I'm just a retail stuff. That's all I was. And first thing they did is charge me with heroin. I ain't never seen heroin day in my life. Never even touched heroin. And I wouldn't. I'm not out there to deal with this hard ass shit. Now the X pill, that's gonna make me do the electric glide. But yet, they never charged me with possession of ecstasy. They charged me because that ecstasy had heroin in it, and he gonna charge me with heroin and call me a heroin dealer. And I never dealt with heroin a day in my motherfucking life. That's on my dead mom grave. And so the police, and this how grimy they are. The police charged me with trafficking heroin. They took all of those pills and weighed them. They came up to 4.1, and he tried to charge me with heroin. With the pills. With the pills now. No real heroin. So the heroin that was in them pills, how much they come up to? It's just a sprinkle that shit in there. I don't know. But I ain't have no heroin. But yet, they charged me with possession of heroin. Sent me to jail, violated my probation. Sent me to jail on possession arrest without violence. So, charged me with trafficking heroin. You know, like, that's a long time. They be want to put a motherfucker up on the jailhouse. I ain't no dummy. I don't do no shit like that. And so, here I am. I go to jail. And most officers not like me. You know what I'm saying? It's just Wayne Ivey with his cock-a-doodle-doo ass that don't like me. And next thing I know, they tell me, he said, hey, boy, he said, what up? I said, man, they got me on some bullshit talking about I had heroin with fucking 8 ecstasy pills. Check the evidence. It's there. And when the FDLE, and that when they came back, now they dropped that traveling heroin to a possession of drugs. So, if I was traveling heroin, then why they dropped down to a possession of drugs? And so I'm in there, and they tell me that Wayne Ivey did a story on me in the news, and it went viral. Now you see how Wayne Ivey do? You know what I'm saying? Like, he create the lies. He make the lies so fucking believable that everybody out there gonna believe what he said and take it and run with it. Wayne Ivey is a fucking liar, a cheater, a cross-dresser, and he don't deserve to be. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Hey, big mama. You know what I'm saying? Look, he's a fucking cross-dresser. He had a nerve to call me a purple-headed rooster. Well, I don't mind being a rooster because rooster get the fuck all the chicken. Well, anyway, so how the hell he gonna like vilify my reputation and make me lose some good friends, some people who truly begin to believe in me. In me. Now I don't have them people no more. because of what Wayne Ivey said and how he vilified my reputation and tried to assassinate my goddamn character. So, this motherfucker, cross-dressing motherfucker, now look at him. Hold up. Look Wayne Ivey. Now you tell me in the last life, he's a bitch. An ugly one, too. Ooh, he's a sidewalk system. Now, what real man gonna dress up like a woman with lipstick on and a blonde wig with some stilettos on? This fat probably had some combat boots on. But why you gonna call me a purple-haired rooster and say I'm a hair dealer when you're lying? You know that I did not have fucking hair. It's the ingredients in the fucking ecstasy. And I don't even make the motherfuckers. Because if I did, I'd be a rich motherfucker. But what I'm saying is that, like, he fucked up my reputation. He assassinated my character and had all these people believing that this is Willie. And then for beating no cops, I went to prison when I was 14 years old. And a lot of racism and a lot of violence back in the early 80s. By the time I was 16, I was in Florida State Prison and I met Ted Bundy when I was 17. And I began to beat on officers in prison. When they put their hands on me, I put my hand back on them. The difference is, they're going to take me up there with a gang of them old coward-ass officers and want to jump on me while I'm in restraints. And charge me, give me a charge. I went to prison for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So now, by the time I get out, I don't caught more than goddamn 17 years. Because the officer put their hands on me. You see what I'm saying? So, that's why I get off my bound charge battery on the Leo and from prison. Never out here on the street. I'm not a menace to society, I'm a menace to my motherfucking self or anything. But what I'm saying is that, like, I did not do what Wayne Ivey said I did. Wayne Ivey down, what word would be when you they falsify reports to get all this rating to think that he's doing his job. You know what I'm saying? That he taking criminals off the streets. He rather motherfucker like false accused of an ex-criminal or something just to say that, oh, this criminal has to be off the street. He's a repeat offender. It's add to his power. And Lord actually said that absolute power corrupt absolutely. He's a corrupt poor sheriff. Fucking corrupt.
And we know this because
he tried to bribe 2 candidates, I mean. But yet, where did the charge go at? And all of a sudden it just disappeared. And he called me a criminal. I understand that when you got one finger pointing at me, you got 3 of them pointing right back at your ass. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, for all those people who truly believe what Wayne Ivey said about me, you will never choose from the get-go. Because you know me. You feel my energy. But all your thoughts and your ideations are changed. It's all good. Because I will see you when I rise up. Like Phoenix. The bird who burned herself to ashes and roll of fresh and new. That's me. You know what I'm saying? I can always rebuild my reputation. I can always strengthen and remodify my character. I can always do that. So what Wayne Ivey did to me, it really is not the truth. It's a false accusation. And the reason why I plead out to it, because I want to go home to see my baby brother because he died in May. And I asked the judge, can I go home for a furlough? Just say my last goodbye to my baby brother. You know the state attorney said? That I was a menace to society. And the judge said, well, I'm going to deny your motion because I feel though you're a menace to society. What the fuck? Last time I've been in a violent altercation with anybody was in 2013. So how am I a menace to society? What have I did wrong? I just want to go and say my last respect to my brother. But they denied me. And now I'm infuriated. I don't hate him. I have no room in my heart for any grudges. But one thing I tell you, and two things for sure, I believe that by telling my side of the story, that people will rethink the things that he has said about me. I am not a heretic. And I never killed any cop. And I only said that a good cop was a dead cop. And if it was up to me, I'd kill all the motherfuckers. That's what I said. And you see how he twisted? So, folks, I want you to see these pictures once again and tell me, who do you truly believe? A man who stands with 10 toes down? Me? Or a jackass who always chases his motherfucking tail by spreading false propaganda? Salute.